Welcome back, everybody, to episode 25 of the Three Dudes podcast.
Yep.
I am one of your hosts, Broden Wunderlich. To my right is Liam Owens, and to his right is Easton Bennett.
Nice to be with you. Liam's on one today.
I got nothing coming into my headphones, by the way.
Probably because you got the cord stretched out like a greasy banana peel.
You just got to kind of finagle the second cable.
Go ahead and do that. Oh,
yeah.
keep messing with. Oh,
it's by design. We don't want you talking about that.
Oh.
All right, let's get this podcast on the road here. Pre-recorded episode. Liam is currently in Indiana, so we are
not currently.
Well, when they're listening to this,
when they listen to it,
yes.
I am. Yeah.
Liam's in Indiana right now, so that's why you guys are getting a pre-recorded episode. And a couple weeks ago, we talked about jungles. This week, we're talking about jingles. So jungles and jingles. I know you guys were against this podcast episode.
And then I read some of the notes and I went, wow.
Did you? I haven't touched them yet.
They're fun.
Like
I mean,
3 lines.
Nathan.
Yeah. This one might be a little bit of a shorter episode just because we don't have a ton of notes. It's hard to find a ton of notes on jingles, and we also don't have any comments. But by this time, there should be some. You have to pull it up towards the ceiling.
You guys got to keep talking, or else
Okay,
I don't know.
That's
no,
true.
I got nothing.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, good.
there we go.
I'll just keep my hand here.
There we go.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Just prop it up. I don't know.
There
Whatever.
we go. Are you good, Liam?
Okay, I don't know where we're at. We just had to fix Liam's stuff. He was crawling over the furniture like a 4-year-old child.
Yeah.
I
No
apologize
comments
for that.
this week.
Welcome back to episode 27.
25.
25.
Welcome back. We got merch out. This is the episode. This is the merch episode.
It's going to be a big one.
If you guys want to win a free piece of merch, it's going to be a sweatshirt, a shirt, or a hat, whatever size you want. What we need you to do is you need to go, if you listen on Apple or if you listen on Spotify, go to your respective platform and leave a rating and a review. It can't be just a rating. We can't see if you just rate it, but if you leave a rating, whatever stars out of 5 and a review,
It better be 5.
which is, you have to write something about the podcast. If you leave that, you will be entered into the names of winning the sweatshirt, shirt, or hat. All we're going to say is if it's one person that leaves a rating review, you automatically win. But hopefully we get some more listeners that are out there and they're rating and reviewing this show. We're going to do this a couple times.
Go ahead and leave your size, too. If you leave a comment, might as well just put your size in there, huh?
No, we'll reach out to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to.
That way.
Yeah, because then if people are stumbling upon the show, they don't be like,
Then
yeah,
there's
this
an L
podcast
on
is
the
great.
end of
XL.
Yeah.
So, Bro, come on, fucking think, man.
You
Jesus.
serious? Figure it out.
But yeah, leave a rating and a review. That will run for 2 weeks.
It's going to run for 2 weeks.
So it'll be in the middle of January when we release it and go from there. That's the only serious part of the podcast. Let's get into some jingles.
Now we're going to talk about jingles. Everybody, welcome back to the podcast.
So do you guys have like a favorite jingle of all time? Okay, for the people that don't know, a jingle is something that you hear in advertising at the beginning. McDonald's would be, I'm loving it.
I thought it was more of a slogan.
McDonald's would be like
it's
that. Or
yeah,
whatever it
yes.
is.
It's a rhythmic. It doesn't have to be a song, but it's a rhythmic saying or phrase, whatever it is. So do you guys have a favorite one?
It's got to be J.G. Wentworth.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the only one
that's
that
a classic.
I always go back to J.G.
Wentworth.
877 cash now. And the funny thing is I'll never, ever need to call J.G. Wentworth, but I promise you if I did, it should be glued in my head. Yeah. And that's really the thing is these jingles have to be catchy.
Yeah, that's how you capitalize on a jingle. We'll never use it, but we know what it is.
Yep.
And how crazy is that?
But yeah, I mean, to a certain point, it gets to be ineffective, right?
Yeah, like your commercials are popular and your jingle is, but like, are people using your business?
Yeah, like, do you even know what J.G. Wentworth does? Obviously, you get cash.
Payday loans or something.
Predatory loans, like Bidiots.
Yeah.
You guys have ever played Bidiots on Jackbox party games? Yeah, I mean, eventually you get to a point where it's like, I'm never going to need that service.
Right.
But maybe J.G. Wentworth is one of those that is an anomaly because McDonald's, they have one. Everyone goes to McDonald's. I don't know.
That's true. Everyone goes to McDonald's.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, most people.
I got the McDonald's app because they hand out free stuff to you like it's going out of style, dude.
Yep. I love McDonald's. I mean,
I love a Big Mac.
Big Mac
So
meal.
generic, but it's so good.
It just, I The
Makes you
taste is
feel
good,
bad.
but it just hurts me so bad.
It's worth it to me.
It's not. I don't know if I could ever say that something's that worth it for me that it makes me sit on the toilet for the next 20 minutes of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean,
every time
it tastes
eat.
great by all means. I mean, I love my favorite thing is when I go and I order like a couple quarter pounders and I tell them to put Big Mac sauce on it because then you kind of cheat the system.
Oh,
'cause
the old
sauce
secret
is
menu.
good. Exactly. The sauce is great, but it just gives me it just hurts me.
It gives you the runs.
It gives me the pain.
I love putting mayonnaise on the quarter pounders. Tell them to add mayo.
That too.
I don't know. You guys are kind of making me. I want to go to McDonald's after this. Maybe
Honestly.
get a Big Mac. Yeah.
You want to?
Kinda.
Okay, we can. All right.
I'll follow you.
I'll go through the pain.
Hop in.
The catchiest jingle of all time. What do you guys think it is? 92.6% of survey responders recognize this jingle.
Is it the Oscar Mayer?
Nope. Liam, any guesses?
I don't know.
Nationwide is on your side.
What a
Yeah.
banger of a
Yeah.
jingle, too.
That one's unreal too, hey?
Yeah.
It's always like the insurance companies,
Yeah.
right?
Like
Like
fiscal
even-
financial services.
Yeah.
That's what,
Allstate.
Yeah, Allstate. You're in good hands. Yeah. So that's, nationwide was 92.6% of survey responders said they recognize that jingle. McDonald's was up there in the catchiest jingles of all time. Like you said, ba-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. I never remember the I'm loving it part at the end. I just kind of remember the one guy going, ba-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
This is fun. This is going to be an episode where we're just going to just do them.
maybe
over and
we'll
over.
get our hit or
Yeah.
come up
Maybe
in
we'll make a
music.
jingle.
We'll catch
Three
our break
dudes
someday,
jingle.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
We got actually Carter Anderson was bringing that up a couple episodes ago about us having a new intro.
Yeah.
Should maybe look on Fiverr, see if we can get something for $25.
I don't even know what that is, but let's do it.
Fiverr is a freelance website where you can get anything you want done. Graphic design, t-shirt designs, video editing, audio editing, anything. Copywriting, book writing. And you got 15 sellers. They all put their price on it. They got some examples and you just pick one. Pay them on that or pay them on the website.
Mhm.
I use it all the time for voiceovers. Video
Really?
production, yeah.
I was saying that too. I think a while back is that you see all these celebrities that are doing those cameos.
Mhm.
How funny would it be to have a celebrity do our cameo?
We talked
to do
about
our
this
I
and it
know.
got shot down.
I don't know why they did. Could you imagine Bruce Buffer introing
Yeah.
the three dudes?
He charges like a ridiculous amount of money.
I don't know.
I bet.
I'm not on board. I'm the one that shot it down and I'm sticking with my guns.
I don't blame you. I mean, and I respect that. Stay with your guns, but I think it's an awesome idea.
Because I think this is our thing. We have to grow it to be our thing. Where Bruce Buffer, it's
It
like,
is.
I don't know. It feels tacky.
I don't know. I think it's
You'd
pretty
say that
sweet.
word, I think, a lot. Tacky.
No, very specific situations when people throw
I think
tacky
a lot
shit
of
at me
those situations happen.
on the podcast.
Just with you. You say
Yeah.
something as tacky a lot.
I hate when
Does
people
it
do
come
tacky
from
shit.
rock band or School of Rock, I mean?
Rock band. You're tacky and I hate you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it comes from. You're fat and you have bad body odor. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like our little intro because want to know what it is. When I listen to podcasts, Nateland, for example, once the beginning, the intro starts, you hear the song and you kind of like bouncing around with it. That's what I'm hoping people do when they listen to Three Dudes.
Just sitting here just
Yeah, and they're kind of just like, oh, here we go. Yeah. I can't even remember how it goes. now.
Whatever it is, yeah.
I can't even
well,
remember
we
how it
don't
goes.
listen to the podcast, so
I listen to podcasts. I'm going to play it right now.
Our
Because-
intro?
now I just want to know what it
intrigued.
is.
I think it goes like that.
It's something like that. Oh, that's the middle of the show. All right, here we go.
There it is.
I love the piano.
I like the drop. Boom.
The
And then us.
I think someday we should learn each how to play an instrument and make our own intro.
I'm going to blow your mind right here real quick, but I know how to play a few instruments.
Which ones?
Piano.
Piano
Okay.
and the viola and the alto or tenor saxophone.
Really? You can play the saxophone.
Nerd alert.
Well?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, can you hit the
Can
notes
I
well?
play it well?
Like, anybody could do it, but, like, is it really good? Would you say you're above average at playing the saxophone?
No. It was in middle school, so I wouldn't put that above average in anything. We live together. Have you ever heard me play the alto or tenor saxophone? since
Exactly
we've
why
lived
I'm
together?
asking.
No, I haven't.
So I can't give you opinion on something I've never seen or heard you do.
touched an instrument since middle school, but it's in there somewhere.
I'm gonna learn how to play the fiddle. Get the fiddle going.
I would love that for you. I think I'm gonna buy a harmonica.
I have one. Would
Really?
you like to loan it?
Yes. Can I?
To be like a.
Can you do any instruments? Can we just get you beating the shit out of the drums or something?
I wanted to play the drums. I make music out of inanimate objects. So like if I found that door and I was like twisting the dial, not the dial, the knob.
Almost like a freestyle musician.
Yeah, I couldn't like rap, but I could give someone a beat.
You got rhythm?
I got rhythm.
I don't have
And I got
no
rhyme.
rhythm.
I got rhyme.
Next time we're on the show, it'll be time.
Mm.
That's all I got.
And that's what
Sick.
I think that's gonna be your time to shine.
Oh, it might be.
Hey,
And
the
you might
spotlight.
make
That sounds kind of
dime.
fun.
Yours. He's gonna say it's mine.
All right, can we talk about jingles? How do
we
do
just made one
everything?
just there. That was on par
That
for a
was
jingle.
the
That was
three
ridiculous.
dude.
I think we might be doing something real there.
3-dude jingle. Another one on the catchiest of all time, the Canyon Crossing cry of Ricola.
You just rip all these.
Every time.
This goes back to last week's episode. We were talking about Christmas caroling.
We were getting there.
Baby,
me and
it's
you.
cold outside.
I really can't stay.
I really can't. Just getting, you gotta get higher pitched on that.
All right.
I don't think I can.
All right, some jingle facts here.
Punch you in the nuts. Guarantee you can.
Top 10 most recognizable jingles are all attached to brands between 50 to 100 years old. 5 of those jingles themselves reach back to the 1960s. I wonder if they're still making like new jingles today. I feel like it's like an old pastime.
Just a jingle maker.
Yeah. That's a cool job title. What are you, a jingle maker? Just that. Anything else? Strictly jingles.
That's it. Jingles only.
Like, do you do any jangles ever? Nope. Just try to stay in the jingle road.
Straight and narrow.
Straight and narrow. Insurance firm jingles were immediately known to roughly half the survey's respondents. So it makes sense as to why our Nationwide and Allstate are up there. Is Allstate an insurance company?
Yeah.
Yeah. All 4 insurance jingles, Nationwide, State Farm. Let's see if you can do them. So we know Nationwide. Do State Farm.
What is it?
I guess you.
I,
Oh man.
I don't even know what it is.
State Farm. State Farm. What is it? It's like
It's got what are all the football ones with Aaron Rodgers and Pat Mahomes and
it's like change though.
your neighbor?
You say State Farm and I go, I'm wearing khakis. Like that's what I
Yeah,
think.
Jake. From State
Well,
Farm?
he's a guy, so
Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Is that what it is?
I think it's we are farmers.
yeah.
Yeah, that's got
What's we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
That's farmers too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
their slogan.
What is it? Is it? I forget the guy's name who does it. There's like a
Yeah,
famous
the
actor.
old, yeah. You guys will know this one, Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Bibbity.
No.
Yeah.
Liberty. Is that ringing
But now
a
I
bell
think of the emu commercials.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are fun.
Limu, emu. Like
Emu.
some 12-year-old's like, what do you
Yeah.
want to name it?
I want to make commercials like that, dude.
So simple.
Just fun. Like Mayhem. Allstate can protect you
Yeah.
from mayhem like me.
And he just
He's just flying off the hood of a
destroying
car.
Everything.
When he was riding that bike and the bike just exploded like the Peloton or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, commercials are awesome. That's why I love Super Bowl commercials.
So much.
We'll have
The
to do an
Doritos.
episode on the Super Bowl in February.
The
I'm
Doritos
down for
commercials always kick ass.
Like, what was the guy from Mike Rylander
Oh, yeah.
or something? I think
His
it was.
idea got picked.
Yeah. Tim loves Doritos. And it's like a throwing star and it hits him in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
And then they see him with the samurai. He's in a Dorito samurai suit. You seen it?
No.
Oh.
I
remember that
probably
one.
have.
He's like,
but
oh,
I just
Doritos. I
forgot
want
about
one. Eats it. He's like,
Yeah.
where'd you get these? He's like, oh, Tim's locker. Tim's locker.
Tim's locker.
Tim loves Doritos. And he's like, passed out. Yeah. We'll put it on screen. I don't know if we get
forgot
copyright
that
issues
dude
for
was
that.
from mine.
I'm sure I saw that actually. Really? That's crazy. I didn't know that either.
It's really good. I want to make fun commercials like that. That's the goal. Folgers coffee jingle placed second in the most likable and catchiest categories and near the top for recognizability as well. I don't know if I know the Folgers. It's on here somewhere. We'll get to it. But Chili's, you know Chili's?
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
That's not it. Chili's Diddy won the title for catchiest jingle. Following in second and third place were Folger's Timeless Rhyme and the uber simple Ricola Yodel. Chili's is Baby Back.
Baby back, baby back.
Yeah.
Oh, I want my baby back, baby back.
Yeah. Baby Back Ribs, I think it is.
Chili's.
Is that actually what it says?
I think so. It's like, oh, you scared the crap out of me.
That
We
was
were having
fun.
an earthquake.
I like Chili's. I've never actually been to a Chili's though.
One time.
I don't think I have
It was
either.
good.
There's some slander going around the Chili's world.
What for?
It being a Chili's.
Oh.
Oh,
That's like people shit on Arby's so much.
yeah. Arby's is good.
Arby's makes some good food.
When
What
we
was
played
theirs?
Quiplash
Arby's.
the other day?
We have the meats.
We have the
Or
meat.
what is it? It used to be like good mood food or some dumb shit like that. And then
Oh, I
they
don't
stepped it
remember
up.
Good mood food.
Yeah. Like I was like, huh?
I thought it put me in a bad mood. Maybe that's why they nixed
That
it.
commercial did.
Repetitive jingle for Liberty Mutual tops both the most hated and the most annoying list, but it also lands in the top 10 for catchiest. That would suck. You make a jingle and it's like people hate this shit, but they can't get it out of their heads.
That's
It's
why they
infamy.
hate it.
You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
so shitty that everybody knows what it is.
Liberty. I don't even think it's that bad.
Well, nothing sells more than hate. our biggest clips and reels that blow up are the most controversial ones because
They're
people
not
just
even
rip on them.
controversial. It's
No,
just,
they're not controversial, but
They're fake stories.
right. I mean, yeah, they might be a little bit fabricated, fluffed up, but
Yeah.
yeah, they blow up because people just want to shit on it.
Everyone gets a little pillow fluff here, though.
Yeah.
We never said this podcast was factual information.
No.
it's not.
We made no guarantees.
A good chunk of it is. Like a good chunk of it
The
is
majority.
reliable.
Yeah, I'd say 90% of it has some merit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you could Google it and find what I found
Mm-hmm.
because that's where I found it on Google.
But they didn't Google it.
No, they
So-
just tell us you also
Uh,
didn't Google it.
Yeah, you're wrong. Okay.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all
Sorry,
right
dude.
though. Jingle for Sarah Lee is by far the most commonly misheard, with 74.6% of people thinking the lyrics are "Nobody does it like SarahLee." I don't even know what the real one is.
Me either. You have to play it. For
I don't
me.
even know what Sara Lee is.
It's a bread.
Yeah. It's
Sarah
the
Lee bread?
it's the healthy bread. I call
Good
it.
bread.
Oh,
You
I
get Sarah
usually-
Lee.
I don't know.
sourdough. I
I'm
don't
not
care
I'm
whatever
not a healthy
sourdough
guy.
bread is.
I mean, I buy 12 grain or split top wheat.
Mm.
I try to stay.
You
away
think you're
from-
better than me?
White.
I never said that.
I don't like going to the white bread. It's not
White-
good for your digestive
exactly.
tract.
Yeah, I don't buy a lot of white bread.
Mm-mm.
It's good, but it's not good for you.
Have you
Yeah,
got
me neither.
potato bread? You only buy white bread. I know you.
I buy the cinnamon swirl.
You're probably gonna die.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, that's true.
You might as well enjoy it
Um,
while you're here.
Yeah, if bread's my biggest worry, I'll be all right.
Yeah, that's true. Nathan, go ahead. What kind of bread do you buy?
No, I found the actual,
Sarah Lee.
yeah. So,
What?
yeah, the misheard one was nobody does it like Sarah Lee. And the actual thing is nobody doesn't like Sarah Lee.
Nobody doesn't like.
Nobody doesn't. That's like a
Isn't that
Double
a-
negative?
Yeah.
backwards riddle. Speaking in tongues.
Nobody
Nobody doesn't like it. I don't like
I'm
it.
trying to-
I don't know nobody that don't like that shit.
Yeah, was that a Southern jingle maker that threw that one on the board,
It had to have been.
on the whiteboard?
It's just not quite clicking.
Yeah. As a 28-year-old female survey taker from Texas put it, the catchy ones are stuck in my head forever. I will never need to call JG Wentworth, but I will always remember their phone number because of their jingle.
Yep.
So that's kind of what we said.
877 cash now.
I thought it was call now for a second, and then when I was doing the research, I'm like, is it call now or is it cash now? Turns out it's cash now.
How could you forget?
I can't believe you forgot.
Yeah.
877
It's
cash
almost like the Alamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to forget. You guys ever get earworms?
Hmm?
Earworms?
So,
My dog did.
Different earworm.
Oh,
An
Go ahead.
earworm is sometimes referred to as a brainworm, sticky music, stuck song syndrome, or most commonly after earworms, involuntary musical imagery is a catchy or a memorable piece of music or saying that continuously occupies a person's mind, even after it is no longer being played or spoken about.
oh yeah.
So you ever get in that mood when like you can't like just 2 lines of a song, you just keep thinking it and singing it.
Yep. All
That's
the
an
time.
earworm.
It happens to me.
You want to know how you get rid of it? Do you have any ideas how you get rid of it? How do you get rid of it, Liam?
I just eventually
I think it just wears out.
think about something else. Yeah.
Yeah. If you play the song through, it's supposed to get rid of it.
Really.
Yep. or if you sing the song through, or just hear it.
I think-
Go ahead.
Sorry. For me, like, so me and Broden both worked at Menards for a stretch there. So obviously we heard the
You
Menards
did?
jingle for a while. For anyone not listening that doesn't
Yep.
know. And so now whenever I walk through Menards, even if it's just like real quick, like boom, I just need this, grab it, buy it, check it out. I've at least heard the jingle 3 times since I've been in there, and it is now stuck in my head.
What is the Menards jingle again?
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Save big money at
There it is.
Menards.
You save
Yeah,
big
that one.
money, save big money when you shop Menards.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
And it just pisses me off.
Now that you guys are ex Menards employees, are you still Menards people, or are you kind of Home Depot people?
Depends.
I try to do
Like the diaper?
Menards more because it's more local, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I do it because of the 11%.
yeah, the rebates
So
are.
you got are you card member or anything or something like that?
Yeah, but I think it's hairy.
it gets
I don't like to go into it.
That
Yeah.
gets messy. You got people calling you,
card or
collections
whatever.
agencies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got it just so I got a washer and dryer. And they're like, you can just put it on here, interest free.
Yeah. That's what I just got a Home Depot card because when I went there for Black Friday or whatever it was, they're like, well, if you buy the card, if you apply for it, you get $100 off. And I'm like, yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. Yeah.
I can take $100 off. Yeah. And so I'm just going to pay it off and then cancel.
Never,
or
yeah.
something.
Don't
never
ever
use it
cancel
again.
credit cards.
I heard that too.
Yeah. You just stick them in a drawer.
Yeah. Good for your credit line. Or if you just use them like once a month. Like if you just like each month use that card for gas and then use a different card the next month.
Yeah.
Just to keep it.
I like to cycle through them. So 1 month I'll use a card for everything. Next month I'll go to a different one. Mainly because my cards have like flight.
Yeah.
Like one's a Delta. So if I want Delta flight miles, which is anywhere other than Vegas, if you're flying out of Minot.
Yep.
Or Allegiant, if I want to rack up the Vegas trips, so use the Allegiant card that month. Chase Sapphire. I don't know what that gives me, but that's the one I'm using this month. Business Prime. That I use all the time for business stuff. Yeah, so jingles. Earworms can be caused or triggered by the most recent song you listen to, a song or tune listened to repeatedly, a song listened to during a period of stress, or a song that connects to past events or memories. It'll usually disappear by itself, but a few techniques have been found to help. Listen to the music all the way through. Replace it with another piece of music or chew gum.
chewing gum.
Really?
Apparently. You can solve a lot with chewing gum, I heard.
They do on airplane takeoffs. They say to chew gum to,
I do
to
that.
differentiate in pressure or whatever. Yeah.
I do that for sure. Do you?
Yeah.
No.
Do you prefer the takeoff or the landing? Which is your least
Takeoff.
favorite?
Oh, I prefer the takeoff. I don't like the landing.
I would be on the same board, yeah.
Same.
On the same board.
I'm on board with it.
I'm on board with the
You're
same
riding the
thing.
same train,
Yeah. We're in the same train car.
same boat.
I think the takeoff's fun.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
You don't think anything's going to go wrong at the takeoff. You're just going fast, and then now you're flying.
I want to go fast, Dad.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you're trying to land, and it's like anything could happen.
It's like, does this pilot know what he's doing? And a lot of
Better hope.
times it's like,
Yeah, this is put
like
your
steps.
money where your mouth is right here.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Let's
I heard the
see.
planes pretty much land themselves though.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. So a jingle is also known as a ditty.
Makes sense.
So
How do you
just
spell
a DITTY, which is just a short, simple song. Some famous jingles. We're going to go through them now. I just realized this might be a 28-minute episode.
You're right.
That's all right, you know?
Whatever.
People
Nice
are-
little filler.
People are
Whatever.
like, God, we'll just get a nice quick one here.
Yeah.
Famous jingles. Snap, crackle, pop.
Oh,
I'm going to say them. You guys want to do them?
Rice Krispies.
I don't know how. If I don't
Snap,
know, I'm not
crackle,
gonna
pop.
try.
Rice Krispies. Or here, I'll give you the company and you see if you know the jingle.
Okay, there we go.
Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
Yep, spot on. SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Spaghettio. It's just there's no O's, but I mean, I'll give it to you.
Thanks.
There it is, State Farm. Any guesses before I just tell you?
You're in good hands.
No. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm.
I've been racking my brain for the last 15 damn minutes over that one because I couldn't think of it.
Holy God, get some
All
that
right.
stuff out of your mouth, whatever you're doing with that. Nathan, can you turn his mic down just a hair? He got a little.
Can we get a paper towel for his
I'm just,
microphone?
yeah. Could we, just keep it back up? He's upset now. Now we made him mad. It's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Hey, someone has to be the what's the thing that everyone just like throws tomatoes at?
Jester?
Punching boy.
The punching bag.
Yeah, but I thought it was something boy. That's
I
not
thought it
good.
was-
Good. But
last
what
one,
is
yeah.
Kit Kat?
Oh, give me a break. Or something like that. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yep.
You're going to house all of these, and I'm not going to know any
Yep.
of
See,
them.
give me break. If you would have just said break me off a piece of that Kit Kat, I would have got that. But the give me a break, I forgot about that little intro part. Give me a break.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat.
This is, I don't know if this is a jingle, but you remember all the Snickers ads? It's like you're a diva when you're hungry.
Right. You're not
And then
you
they
when
eat
you're
Not
hungry.
you
Yeah.
when you're hungry.
That's a good little advertising campaign
Yeah.
per se.
My favorite one of those is when they have the commercial and that guy, they're playing football and that dude is like Betty White. He's just getting drilled.
Yeah.
Okay, Liam, this one's specifically for you. I'm going to see if you can get it. K Jewelers.
Oh, come on. This is so easy.
Why is that from me?
Because bro knows them all so quickly, so I want to just drag this out a little bit here.
Jewelers.
Trying to give you a chance before I get it right.
Give you 3 seconds. 3.
Hi, welcome to K Jewelers.
Close.
Isn't it? Every kiss begins with K.
Yep. You've never heard that?
Yes, I have, but I just can't click it in my head.
You're like, I'm getting so nervous. She's asking me questions on the show.
I'm freaking out now. I'm sweating.
Chia Pet.
Chia.
There we go. Liam's
Let's
on
go! Ah! Oh my God.
Good Lord. Does
That fucking feels good.
that break the microphone?
I got
Alex?
one. Yeah, no. we're all right.
Feels good. What about Pampers?
Take a shit.
Actually-
in these.
I don't even know if this is it, actually. No, it's not. I'm just going to say it. You tell me what the company is. I'm a big kid now. Is that what it is?
Pampers.
I don't know if
That's
it is.
pull-ups.
Pull-ups. That's what
Is
I
it?
was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what
Is
I said.
Pampers a pull-up brand?
Maybe it's
Could be
pull-ups by
subcontracted.
Pampers. Subcontract. It's
Uh,
a general.
Folgers?
Yeah.
We did racking your brain for this one, too?
Oh man.
Yeah, I am. Folgers. Oh.
It's something
It's
about every morning.
Yeah. You're getting there. Every morning I have coffee.
No,
Folgers.
not it. Folgers coffee every morning.
It's
Oh my
some dude
gosh, I
reading.
know this one too. It's so close.
You want me to give you a hint? Do
Yeah, I do.
you want the last part? The
Yeah.
last part of there's 2 parts of it. The last part is Folgers in your cup.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your
Yep.
cup. Is
there
that
we
it?
go. Yep.
Yes! God, dude, not every time you
Sorry.
say words and they are right. Can you absolutely muck my ears all up?
That wasn't that loud.
Dude, it's
There's a verb. Mucking my ears all up.
Muck in my ears.
The Army. Or maybe it's the Navy.
Welcome to the Army. How would you like to be scared of fireworks for the rest of your life?
so fucked up.
That was one that we're
Is it
deciding.
is it the Marines where it's like the proud, the Marines?
That's one of them, but I don't. This
Is
is
it the
be all that you can be.
that? Yeah, I think that's. And then Navy is like the global force for good.
And then the Air Force is sit down. Don't do anything for the next 6 hours.
You're probably going to be shipped to Minot, North Dakota,
Yeah.
where it's cold as all
How would
get
you
out.
like to do nothing and have taxpayers do everything for you? Welcome to the Air Force.
I think you have some beef with the Air Force.
How would you like to?
Chair Force?
Yeah, that's,
That's what it is.
Yeah, how would you like to think you're going to touch a plane, but no, in reality, you're going to watch Humvees for the next 20 years.
Guess what? How would you like to freeze your nuts off for the next 10 hours of the day while you sit at a missile site?
Yeah, you're going to go underground in the middle of butt fuck nowhere.
So the Air Force don't do anything?
No.
I think it's just a running joke. They definitely do stuff. We definitely support our armed forces. I think 3 dudes.
Well, apparently, they're not armed. If you guys are saying that,
There's a select few of Air Force people that actually do stuff, and there's a lot of them that don't.
That probably goes with every profession, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
a lot of electricians that just sit on their ass and don't do shit.
There is. I envy those guys because I have to do more than I would like to.
Because I taught them how to do it.
I didn't teach them anything yet, but
yet.
What about sheet metal? There's some sheet metal slackers.
Yeah.
yep, I would imagine there is.
Yeah.
It's every trade. There's guys that you look at them doing it and you go, I can't believe you were able to do this.
Yeah. Who let you pass out your state test or whatever?
Yeah.
Not my profession, honestly. The creative industry, maybe there's not much that you can really pass off as, because if you're not filming a video, how do you fuck off on a video set?
Exactly. You have to have a level of creativity to be able to continue.
But even like
It's
lighting,
different because like if your job is like if you don't do it, it's not going to get done. Whereas like if me or him didn't do something, somebody else is going to have to come in and fill the place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's fair. Okay. Klondike.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah, you got to get the
for a Klondike bar.
Sound like Quagmire there. Giggity.
Yeah, you lost me.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Ace.
Ace is a place for the help for hardware.
Yep. Home.
I thought
Ace
it was
is the
Folks.
place for the helpful hardware. Home.
Oh,
Is it home?
I always thought it said Ace is a place with the helpful hardware folks. That's what I always thought it said.
What is Ace? Oh, we just
What
have a
about-
bunch of
yeah.
folks there running around to help them with
Yeah,
home.
What about jingle misconceptions? Yeah, how about that? I mean,
Yeah.
Well, there's
of
one. Sarah Lee, there was another one. Nobody don't done not like my bread.
This bread is good as shit.
those. Buy our bread.
Liberty, we talked about that. Maybelline.
Oh man.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Maybe it's
Do I make you Randy, baby?
what a great.
Do I
couple of
make you
movies.
Randy?
Do I make you Randy? I love those.
Twins, Basil. Twins. Subway.
Maybe it's,
I remember the
Come
old
on.
commercial for the $5 Eat Fresh. Subway, Eat Fresh.
welcome to Subway.
All the jingles are just
Hi, my
welcome
name's
to.
Jared. Don't let me around your kids.
Nope, not it.
No, it's not, that one's not
Good
it.
shot though. Good guess.
I used to be fat.
Footlong.
$5.
$5. That's the one you were talking about?
$5
It's
foot
Subway.
long.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
that's not Subway. That's just a part of their menu. But
That's
also the
that's
jingle.
the
they're,
jingle.
dude, they're not $5 anymore.
Not anymore. No.
That's
Good
probably
grief.
Can I
It's
get
probably
a
a,
$5 footlong? Yeah, that'll be $10.76.
Yeah.
that's probably a retired jingle.
Yeah,
It better be.
Yeah,
that was a good one though.
and then JG Wentworth. We did that one.
You got
Yep.
any more? You
Jingle jingle writers. We're gonna go into some jingle writers.
Mm-hmm.
already?
Well, do you got any more jingles? Because I didn't make a longer list.
I love this. For as much as I shit on this idea before it came to fruition,
same.
I am having so much fun just over here being stupid.
There'll be a couple more that pop up. We're gonna see if you know them. They're gonna be a little bit more difficult.
Bonjour.
So
Try me.
The soup du jour.
jingle writers. So how much money? Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into how much they make next. So one of the most prolific jingle writers of all time is Barry Manilow. Once you explain jingles
Barry
as
Manilow.
these
Guy can sing his heart out.
obnoxious little melodies that won't leave you alone. That's how he explained them.
Smart.
He just wants to irritate everybody.
Works.
That'd be sick to be known. It's like, you know, that thing you've heard a million times.
I did that.
Yeah, that was me. Like, even like, I wonder if I have this on the notes. Yeah, a little bit. We'll talk about it when we get there. Sonic branding.
Sonic, like the restaurant.
Sonic. Yeah, like the little red or blue guy.
What?
The hedgehog.
Oh, I just said the restaurant. You said yeah. And
Well,
now you're
that's Sonic too.
Sonic branding. What are you talking about?
Sonic. We'll get there.
Is it a? Oh,
It's a
not,
thing.
Okay.
So Barry Manilow, the multi-platinum singer and songwriter, knows a thing or two about catchy songs. He wrote infamous jingles such as McDonald's, Pepsi, State Farm, and Band-Aid, which have stuck in the public's ears for decades. Another one, Randy Newman. Literally, there's like 4 guys that are like
They wrote all
the
of them.
head of
of the jingle industry, the jingle union,
The master jingle makers.
Jingle
the
Union.
union. Yep, caught
That's
it.
gonna be a
Yep,
soundbite.
caught it. Yep. Shalom. With 2 Academy Awards.
All right, Kanye, let's
Oh,
take
I'm
it
sorry.
easy over there.
With 2 Academy Awards, 3 Emmys, and 6 Grammy Awards under his belt, Randy Newman has made a lasting impact on the new music world as well as the advertising world. Newman worked with others on things like... let me retry that. Newman worked with others on this list like Barry Manilow and Jake Holmes and created the famous jingle that Dr. Pepper used in their commercial in 1977 to 1985. You want to know what it is? You want to take a stab? Take a guess?
I wasn't around back then.
Dr. Pepper.
Welcome to Dr.
Pepper. 23 flavors.
Is that how many
That's
they
all I
have?
got.
Yeah, that's what they say.
23.
Oh.
Unless you're buying Dr. Pepper cream soda, then it's 24.
What about Dr. Pepper cherry?
24.
Dr. Pepper cream soda.
You ever got a tickle on your nuts?
The jingle for Dr. Pepper is "Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too?" Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, you lost.
How are you supposed to read that? Though?
I
Is it
don't-
supposed to be sexy? Like
I don't know. I just gave it my. I gave it my best
you
rendition.
want to be my little pepper?
Wouldn't you like to be
Yeah.
a pepper?
Take a sip.
Do I make you Randy?
Gus.
Put your lips around this bottle.
Or
Pause.
can?
Yeah. Speaking of, are you guys big can or bottle guys when it comes to soda?
Depends on the soda.
Because I am like, I hugely
Are we talking glass bottle, plastic bottle?
like a plastic 16-ounce bottle, plastic bottle or can.
16.
Yeah.
Not the 14s.
Not those 2
They
liters.
don't make
Yeah.
14-ounce. Well,
yeah, but
are
you
you
had
a
to
caveman?
specify.
Are you a caveman to drink it straight from the 2-liter?
I don't gotta
Very
share.
rare. Yeah, I get, yeah.
How middle school is that to just chug it from the 2 liter?
You want it at a fun night, most likely.
Oh,
Go ahead,
I love
Nathan.
doing
Hey,
that.
yeah, don't dog on the 2 liters because oftentimes you can find a 2 liter for cheaper than like the other stuff.
I'm not dogging on the 2 liters. I'm
He's
dogging
dogging
about,
on drinking out of the 2 liters.
yeah, like don't suck on the
Awfully
2
barbaric,
liter.
yeah.
Well, then how are you supposed to get it out of them?
You pour
Glass.
it into a glass.
with ice. And then you put a little bit of Windsor in there or something.
Isn't that the best if you just go up and you're like, I'll take a Dr. Pepper on the rocks?
I
So
love
just-
saying that. I love saying, can I get a Jack Dry on the rocks?
Jack Dry? What's that? Just
When
Jack?
you usually, if you say Jack, a dry Jack and Coke, it literally just means a Coke. So if you say a dry Jack on the rocks, it's just a cup full of ice.
Can I get a top shelf H2O on the rocks, please?
One, please.
A Perry. What's the one?
Don
What's the one
Perrier.
water? That's Perry.
Oh yeah, Don
Don
Perrier,
Perrier.
the sparkling water.
Oh yeah. Have you
It was
seen Andrew Tate's take on sparkling water?
Yeah.
Sit your friends down. Give them a glass of sparkling water.
wait, no, you got to say water.
Yeah, water.
Glass of
Give them a
water.
glass of water. And if any of them spits the sparkling water out of the mouth, never talk to that person again.
I hate that too.
Sparkling water?
Oh god,
It's bad. Yeah.
Really? What about the LaCroix?
dude. He back in like high school, I'd go over to his mom's house with him, and he had a mini fridge full of these LaCroix.
Is that the
LaCroix.
that's the cousin to the recluse spider?
I was just gonna say that, damn it. But and he loved them, and he would just hand them out. Oh, you want to? And we'd always be like, I guess it's all you
It's all
got.
God.
So
Do you have any still water?
and he just kept buying them, and just
I
kept
never bought them.
well, you kept drinking them, so your mom
LaCroix,
kept giving
my
them to you.
mom
They
kept-
taste so bad.
They're
That's
shitty.
not true.
They no, dude.
They're good. The
They,
tangerine ones, solid.
yeah, the tangerine one is flavored like somebody yelled tangerine at you through a cup phone string while you were drinking lake water.
That's my favorite analogy for it. Dude. It's so funny. LaCroix tastes like somebody shouting the flavor from the next room over. It's so funny.
Like
It does though. With
it's
a little
so
bit of
bad.
a little bit
They
of
were
Kiwi
not
static.
great, but listen, you were hydrated because you were drinking water, and it wasn't
think-
just plain water.
I
You got a
would
little
rather
flavor in
have
there.
plain water like this young man is
Well,
taking a sip
why
of
didn't
right
you
now.
ask?
Why? Did you have any?
He's got
Yeah, there's spouts in the house.
Turn the
coulda
spout on,
took
it's just
we coulda
LaCroix.
just turned
Got
the
more
faucet
LaCroix.
on. Could have got you a cup of ice water.
How good was garden hose water when you were a kid,
So
huh?
good. Oh, and in
Yeah.
the blistering heat of the summer.
Yeah.
Yep.
now you have it and it's like this tastes like sewage.
Oh, I still drink it.
Yep.
It doesn't change.
He's-
Tells you a lot about
he's-
you guys.
Yeah, no, I think
Hey,
it says
don't
more
forget
about
your
you.
roots, man.
Is that why you guys are growing those things on your
Yep.
this area?
Oh yeah.
What are you like? Crow's feet? What are you talking about?
No, that thing. Can't you see that thing growing on his face?
His nose?
It's just a joke. There's nothing growing.
Actually, speaking of
I was
noses
hoping you'd
growing,
hop on with me.
Yeah. The nose is the only part of you that never stops growing.
Really?
That's why you see old people with just big fat noses. Your nose never stops growing.
Yeah. Or they're just lying.
I don't know. I could be lying to you. I
They
don't
just,
know.
No, they just keep lying, so their nose is.
Just
It's a
keep it going.
Pinocchio joke. It's stupid.
And Zaylee Bimmerman has something to say.
Never mind.
okay.
He doesn't.
Randy Newman. So, what makes a catchy jingle? Here's the requirements. Has to be short and simple for your brain to pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's repetition, your brain is more likely to remember it. If it's got a distinctive, identifiable, struggling with these words.
Identifiable.
Yep, identifiable. Can you see my paper? Identifiable sound. You'll be able to distinguish it from others. Finally, if it hits you in an emotional place, clever, funny, or relatable works best. You'll have good associations.
I'm just like thinking about like seeing a commercial for like for some toy and just immediately just bawling because it just hits you right.
Crying.
Sarah McLaughlin.
What are you crying about? That Kit Kat commercial was hit right at
You
home.
said give me a
I
break.
love Kit Kats.
Sarah McLaughlin, yeah. Just for 15 cents a day, you can feed
These
someone
animals,
overseas.
these dogs, or is it that one?
is
too?
it? Oh, it's the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that song? Yes, that song.
The Arms of an Angel. Yeah. Every
gotta
time
change
that
that
commercial
channel.
would come on, I would change the channel.
I don't want to see that shit.
Make me so
You're not
sad.
guilting me into this. It's sad, but I'm gonna not do that.
Have you heard Anthony Jeselnik's joke about for 75 cents a day, I pay for everything and cover everything for one African child or whatever? And he goes, it's not really that much of a financial expense compared to what it costs to send them there. I'm like, oh God. He obviously delivers it much better than I do.
He's
Oh,
got
of course.
pretty good delivery.
Yeah, Justin Nook is funny.
The one line artist or the one line comic. How do jingles get made? So jingle writers are often freelancers, which means they have to hustle to get work. They must be flexible, able to take feedback from ad agencies and clients, and curious about the advertising industry. So really, they're not really on anyone's payroll. It's like I call Broden Wonderlick and I'm like, hey,
You get paid for the job, and then that's it.
pretty much, yeah. It's like I got $5,000. We need a jingle.
Yep.
Then you work with the ad agency. The ad agency works with Kit Kat, so on and so forth. The ad agency for that is actually really, I don't know if you guys would know this or if you'd assume this, but the people at Kit Kat, they don't even like work with the people that are making the commercial.
There's a middleman that they both talk to.
They work with an ad agency, and then the ad agency handles like, okay, this is the production team we're going to hire. Here are the writers, whatever it might be. And then the ad agency is just the first point of contact to the actual client.
Right. They kind of produce it, so
Yeah.
to speak. Yeah.
Some companies have both. So it's like, we'll do both, but
Where it's in-house. Is that what
Yeah.
you guys like to say in your industry?
in-house. Oh yeah, it's just so fancy.
And in Benny, it really hits home with him
Yeah.
because he's sitting in his house.
Yeah. We have an in-house editor.
Yeah.
It's me.
We-
I sit in my house.
We
and
like to
edit it.
keep a lot of our stuff in-house.
Most of our gear, our van, everything goes in the house.
Yeah.
Since the process moves quickly from getting a creative brief from the music house to sending in the finished product, they must be driven, determined, and adaptable to sudden schedule changes. How much you get paid for a jingle? So here'd be your guess. How much you guys think you get paid?
How popular does it going to be? Like, I feel like if I was going to do that, you would have to kind of have a little bit of a contract there where you say, if this blows up and so many people are talking about this. and it's-
Royalties.
Yeah.
I would go
There you
contract by all means.
So they're actually called jingle runners. Running of the bulls. It's running of the bulls and then jingle runners right next to them.
It all happens in Spain.
So they do have a salary range. So I'll give you a range. Give me the low end and the high end. See if you're close.
Low end,
I want to
30
say
grand,
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say that too. 30. I'd say high end 90.
100.
36,000 to 89,000.
Damn, we were
yeah,
pretty solid.
That's pretty close. Average salary for jingle writers is approximately $57,000 a year.
Not much.
But if you're just writing jingles all day,
Yeah, but you're just writing jingles, but you're also only making 50 something.
Maybe you
a
do
year.
something else too.
yeah, you're probably an audio
have to.
engineer on the side and this and that and the other thing.
Audio engineer. Maybe a sanitational
That's a
engineer
thing.
in the daytime.
Sanitational engineer. Sanitation.
Audio engineer,
I
that's like
love
people
that.
that produce your favorite Mac Miller songs. That's an audio engineer.
Right. Or a producer.
No, I think they're different.
Well, you just said that's the person that produces your favorite Mac Miller song.
Broden, I don't want to get into intricacies with you right now. It's just so far, like I can't even. It's just such a can of worms. If we were to get into it,
You don't want to open that can of worms.
no,
huh?
it's just so deep and like dirty.
I want to get into that can of worms with you glued to my hip.
Oh,
Let's do it.
how about them like Siamese twins or whatever? The people that are
The
glued
conjoined
together.
Siamese
Yeah,
cats.
yeah, what?
Siamese.
Siamese twins.
Did I say cats?
You said
No, you
Siamese,
said Siamese
twins.
twins.
Yeah.
Conjoined twins.
What's a Siamese?
A cat.
Oh,
You're talking about
Hey, Nathan, is a Siamese twin a thing? We looked that up.
what's a Siamese cat?
It's the one that's
like the
it's the
like
white
the
one.
really Asian cats.
It's like I think it's like white or blonde fur with like black tipped ears and
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, Siamese twins are conjoined twins.
Are they?
Yep.
Oh, well, I guess we got pie in our face then.
Who's got dump in their pants now?
I apologize.
I don't want to say I was right, but
You were
were
right.
You were. Yeah,
was
you were
I
right.
was I right?
you were right.
We're talking about the cats. You're
Yeah.
talking about the twins.
Siamese.
But yeah, the
twins.
people, those are always fun to look at.
the cats are the people.
What?
No, the ones that are like the
Joined
twins.
together?
Yeah.
I saw this one thing where these two dudes were conjoined from like the waist down, and
One of them was gay.
one of them was gay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. It's like you have to, the scenarios you
So
think about
bad.
with Siamese
Because like
twins.
they try to separate them sometimes, like you can't because like they
Yeah.
both share
They
kidneys
share
or
a
something.
stomach or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wonder if there's any that like share the same legs and then right here they branch off into like 4 arms, 2 people.
Maybe.
Like
Wanna
the
know-
dude from Mortal Kombat.
That reminds me of a saying that I've been meaning to implement lately. I mean, I have a smorgasbord of sayings I like to say, but this is one I'd like to start implementing more is when people
Nice plug.
kind of, thank you, is when people
that.
kind of look at you funny and you just say, don't look at me like I have 3 heads. Like that's just
I
a
can't
fun
say I've
little,
ever
like,
heard that
don't look at
one.
me like I have
Fun
3
way to-
heads.
you just love coming up with all these little fun, dumb ways
I
to
did-
live life.
I didn't come up with that one. Actually, my friend said it, but he was at a bar and he said he went to the bathroom. He came back. His spot was taken from this girl, and he says, "Hey, I would like my spot back." And she just kept looking at him. He said, "Don't look at me like I have 3 heads." And she goes, "How about I can either buy you a drink for this spot or I'll show you my boobs." And he looked at her and he said, "I have no interest in seeing your boobs."
Respect
And then,
that.
yeah. And then he got I don't know if he got a drink, but he said ultimate Riz play. That's what he said. I'm like, good for you, man.
I just saw this TikTok today where it was this girl where it's like it's one of those hot girls, but like she knows she's hot, and so she tries to be like all cute at the bar, and so she walked up to this guy where it's like, oh, I could get this guy to buy me a drink. You know, he's not a very good looking guy or something like that. And this guy went up and he ordered a beer,
Mhm.
and she runs up and she goes, "Let me get a something Coke with it or something like that, and put it on your tab."
Yeah.
And he gets his beer and he looks at her and he goes, "How about a Diet Coke?" And just walks away.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my God.
Dude, a lot of girls, I wonder how it is to be a girl and like go up and see if you can get free drinks.
I love it.
I'd be able to flirt pretty well, I think.
Oh, absolutely. It'd be so easy because as a man, I'm pretty easily persuaded.
Yeah. You ask more than twice, maybe.
Yeah. But I like that my girlfriend goes up to guys at bars
Yep.
and gets free drinks and then will bring me back one.
Mhm.
And I go, that is cool.
This
Thank
is
you.
fun. Yes.
Yeah. Keep doing that.
If you can get a winner there that's just bringing you drinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Solid. That's less money out
Chico.
of my pocket.
Yep. And more out of his.
Exactly.
Bless you. If it goes to air, so the jingle, you'll usually get an upfront fee, and that will depend on your deal with the agency. It's usually about 5 to 10% of the commercial budget. So $50,000 commercial, you're getting $5,000,
Right.
$10,000, whatever, or $2,500, $5,000.
No.
Sonic branding. So we'll get into this. So sonic branding would be, the startup noise when you turn on an Apple computer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That is
it's
a
like
sonic.
dum, or like the THX thing, the video production
Yeah.
where it's just ear
Yep.
homicide.
Yeah.
Or like the what's the one?
The
that's-
GameCube,
Nope.
where it's
That would be sonic branding.
Yeah.
The what's the opens movies up? It's like it's like a gold.
oh the DreamWorks.
Yes, and no, it's the chick. Is it DreamWorks the one where it's the Statue of Liberty
fishing?
lady?
Oh.
Oh, what's that? I know what you're talking about. Well, there's DreamWorks. There's like Paramount.
Paramount, that's what it is.
No, it's not Paramount. That's not the one. The Paramount is the stars over the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is that?
Or like, yeah.
I was just thinking of one.
But sonic branding, that's that stuff. Or when you turn on your Apple computer, even like a Mac, or not a Mac, but like
THX.
Yeah,
we talked about that one. That's a really loud, like.
It's the lady where she's standing there, like in like the toga, and she's holding up the toy.
Yeah.
It looks like
Columbia?
The statue. There you go.
Columbia, yeah.
Or no, what is it? My big JBL speaker. Every time I turn it on and off.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that
Every
noise.
time. Yeah.
And then it comes on, it's like. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
sonic
that's-
branding.
yeah,
See?
every time.
That's stuff that brands you don't think about. Like JBL had to come
But
up
it's
with a sound
stuck
for
in
it.
your head.
And then every time it connects,
Yep.
right?
Every
Am
time.
I getting it right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it. Impressionist over here.
Yeah, that'll be on our voice impressions episode. We're gonna do
We got a lot.
jingles.
The
and
MGM lion.
MGM. That's more of a roar. I was gonna say
But
that. But
it's a noise, yeah.
what else is it that might have like
The PlayStation 2 opening where it was like,
Yep.
or what? Oh, that one brings back
Xbox?
memories.
Nostalgic. Yeah. That makes you feel good.
the ring one?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how it goes. These are not accurate. We can hear them in our heads, but when
Yeah,
we say them
yeah.
out loud, it's like, wow, these are bad.
These guys suck.
THX all road goes.
That's what it is. It's all it is.
I know. I hear you.
I'm sorry.
I hear you.
I'm no Liam when it comes to noise impressions.
Ah, well.
So sometimes called audio branding, sound branding, acoustic. This is so late at night. We need to end this. Acoustic branding is the practice of using auditory elements to brand your product or service. I tried to make one for Bennett Creative Media, but they're a lot harder than I thought. Can't find something catchy.
A Sonic brand or whatever.
Yeah.
I could make
We can come up. Yeah, we can come up with
It'd be
something.
simple.
Because there's Gary Vaynerchuk. He has a personal brand.
Something
like a-
dumb like that.
That'd be great. Yeah.
It's like something like I can't
Like a
do it.
whip crack or
No,
something.
it's like a and then it's like a click noise. It's like a pop click. I don't know.
A pop. That's
I'm over
bubble
this,
wrap.
guys, right now. I'm really over this episode.
Already?
Yes. Are you guys good? What else do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about whatever, huh? How was your weekend? Did you have a
Oh.
good weekend?
I did.
Good for you.
How are the roads?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for everyone listening, we just come back. We're filming this on the 18th of December. We just had a large snowstorm this past week.
Yep.
Uh,
I went to the capital city.
yep. Easton drove all the way to Bismarck.
It was good. The
I
roads
drove
were
out
fine.
of town for work a couple days. Wasn't great.
It was a little icy here and there, but like nothing the old rig can't get through.
Oh yeah.
The old
It's
pickup.
it's never quite as bad as the road port says.
Do you guys call a pickup a truck or a pickup? Because some people say a truck's a
Ooh.
semi.
Who are you talking about that with? Because I was talking about that. That was a very similar conversation with my girlfriend and her friends because they grew up
It was a
more
female.
more country, and so
Yep.
a truck is a semi to them, and
That's the same-
and a pickup is like a
vehicle.
regular truck.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's like my truck is my truck in the driveway right now. That's my
Yeah.
truck. Yeah,
That's what I say too.
yeah, because that's
they
what
don't
make,
wanna
that's
say
what makes
pickup.
sense to us. Yeah, but that's what because then their justification was that like when you're going trucking. Like when you're
Yeah.
trucking, you're in an 18 wheeler. You're
Yeah.
hauling. You're doing.
But
that,
then
you're
I say,
trucking.
like, if I see one on the bypass, I'll just say
that's a semi.
semi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
It's a semi. Yeah, that's just
Well, because it's
That's
like
what makes sense to
I
me.
like how I explained it to my girlfriend was it's a pickup truck and a semi truck.
Yeah.
So like
it's a truck.
they're
It's still
both
a truck.
trucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm on board with that. And even what if you see like a semi, but it doesn't have the thing on the back? It's like a semi.
Yeah.
quarter.
A semi-
Yeah.
yeah. What's that? That's a quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter
It's
truck.
Quarter water.
Water. Sit your friends down and give them a glass of water.
His accents, man, are so bad. But I love them because they are hilarious.
They're horrible.
But I love them.
Sydney Nelson, I know you're listening. We cannot do a voice impressions episode because
Yes,
that would
we
be
can.
lost.
Oh, we
Yes,
absolutely
we can.
can. Yeah,
And
we
going
are.
to.
Yeah, semi. In Canada, they call it a semi.
That's semi.
Sammy.
Oh, you see that
They-
semi over there?
They call mac and cheese craft dinner too.
They do,
Which
and I
I
hate
love
it.
that.
Really?
Oh, really?
Hate it.
Opposite ends
Craft
here.
dinner.
What are you having tonight? I'm having craft dinner. No, you're having mac and cheese.
I guess it's just.
Well, you want to know why? On their boxes, it
it's
doesn't
called-
say mac and cheese.
It's called craft dinner.
It's
called
just craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the brand, Kraft.
Yeah.
So like, there's a basis to it.
It's stupid.
It all makes sense
Just
for
the
them.
basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're weird though.
Yeah, they
I
are.
think mac and cheese comes from though people probably made it before Kraft did
Yeah.
it. You know, before they took the throne on that.
Kraft is just sliming in there, sneaking, stealing.
Yeah.
I mean, mac and cheese makes more sense because macaroni noodles have been around longer.
Yeah,
Then Kraft dinner.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because Kraft was just a brand that came along and just
My brand.
My brand.
1-800
look
contacts.
with your special eyes.
All right, Nathan, what do we have for time? Are we over 30 minutes? What are we at?
1 hour?
Plus, we did
Wow.
like 10 minutes of tomfoolery in the beginning.
Yeah.
So say it's 50 minutes. That's fine. We'll give them a short one this week. I wonder if this comes out. This come out the 27th. So have a fantastic new year, right? 27, 8,
How many,
9,
yeah, we
10,
won't
episodes,
say
how many
11,
it.
other
won't-
episodes did we film?
28, 29, 30th, 31st, 1st. Yeah, we won't film until January 2nd, probably,
Yeah.
if you're back.
I'm not back until the 5th.
Oh, well, they're going to get a nonsense episode then.
Did we not plan for that?
No,
I
we
thought-
did. We filmed an extra episode
Yeah.
tonight, and not last week, but the week before.
What is it?
We did.
No, because Easton's girlfriend. was
Fears and
here.
phobias. Yes.
There's
fears
another-
fears and phobias. We haven't posted that one yet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, fears and phobias. Okay, yeah. So we'll see you guys in the first week of January.
We're so lost.
Yeah, 2 weeks in.
Shit.
Liam's going on
A business trip.
I don't know what you call it. What do the church people do? A mission trip. He's going to Indiana on a mission
I'm going
trip.
to see my family.
Yeah. So he's going there, and we'll see you guys first week of January. By then, that episode will announce the winner of the merch. So you have this episode until we get back in like second weekend of January. Follow us on social media. We'll keep it going on there. But have a fantastic New Year's. We'll see you in 2023. Anything else from you guys? Follow us on all the social media platforms. We'll see you there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for listening and watching.
Peace out.